What's up guys, this is FutureMan09 bringing you a game of free-for-all on Makin. An absolutely shitty map, I hate it. I think it's absolutely disgusting. That might be a bit too much, might be a bit too far, calling it disgusting, but I really do hate this level, map, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, as you've read by the description and title, this is a flawless game. I go 14-0. Which is a decent score for a flawless game. It's obviously on a flawless game your score's not going to be as high because you play more conservatively. I've got bouncing Betties, stopping power, steady aim, and I'm using the Thompson with a suppressor. Suppressor is probably the best sort of choice you can make for a free-for-all for obvious reasons. So yeah, I had this game about 10 minutes ago and I was pretty happy with it. I had another flawless game today on COD 4 where I went 12-0, which isn't as good, and the game's not as exciting, but still 2 flawlesses in one day, and I wasn't camping on either of them, so that's pretty good. I don't camp anyway, really, ever, so that's probably why I die so often. Yeah, there's a guy shooting me through the hut here, and I was sort of thinking what to do. So I just make a dash for it because I figure that he's gonna. It wasn't gonna end well for me. That guy, he knew exactly where I was. I was pinned down. I've got a pretty like bad range weapon with a silencer on it, which makes it even like less range. So yeah, I decided to get the hell out of there. So these huts are really good. If there's a tip that I could give you for these wooden huts is that just crouch down when you're walking around because you can hear the footsteps so loudly. Unless you got dead silence, then do whatever you want. But if you haven't got dead silence on and you're in one of them huts, people are going to hear you straight away. So yeah, try and crouch down and walk around so you're not as audible. So yeah, I'm just trying to stick to this one side of the map because there's no point running out there and getting killed and ruining it for yourself. Yeah. There's been a massive rise, from what I can see, in the use of MP40 Juggernaut, and it's absolutely, it's so wrong. It's like every time I die on any game that I play of World at War, it's an MP40 Juggernaut. It's ridiculous. It's like there's no variation of people using different guns. There's no sort of, I don't know. An MP40 is so overpowered and so, it's such a noob gun. And I hate saying stuff like that, like noob, but it's a noob gun. Like you might say Thompson's a noob gun, but compared to MP40, this is a fucking such a hard gun to use compared to that. And this is such an easy gun to use. I mean, it's fucking, there's no recoil really. There's a little bit with the suppressor. I think the suppressor adds a little bit of recoil, but yeah, you've got to sort of take the shit if you're gonna go silenced. My dogs are going to work here, which is cool because that's what they're for. So yeah, people, if you're one of the people who uses MP40 Juggernaut all the time, just like try out new weapons. Don't just use that. I know it's obviously a sort of safe bet to use that weapon, but just don't. Just use something else. Try some different weapons out because you might be pleasantly surprised. Like I can't use MP40 Juggernaut. Well, I can't use the MP40 at all these days because I just find, I don't know, I find myself being hypocritical and being someone, being one of the people I hate, turning into someone who I hate. So I just don't use it out of principle really, because I can have good games without it occasionally. So he was a Juggernaut. He may be an MP40 Juggernaut, but doesn't matter. took him out with the pistol, so yeah. So I'm just sticking to the side of the island. Yeah, that's just a good tip, is just to not really go too far afield in free-for-all. Just sort of stay around the same area. It's not camping, it's defensive playing, as we all know. This is weird. I go up for this kill, what? And then he leaves the game. So he probably had a good laugh at that, and I lost out on a kill. But never mind. Yeah, so I'm trying to stay under as much cover as possible. I'm trying to stay out of sort of the public eye, like everybody running around. Yeah, I managed to take that flamethrower guy out with a pistol, and this guy here, he's shooting me through the wall, but I duck down and then he kind of goes away or dies or something. I don't know, but I thought it was over just then. I thought my streak was over. So yeah, I'm just keeping my eyes open. That guy with the flamethrower comes back and he starts trying to torch me, but I take him out, luckily. Because flamethrower could be bad. And then someone tries to grenade me. And it's getting pretty tense right now. I'm getting pretty surrounded by guys, so I decided to just make a massive break for it out of there. And get into a bit of a safe cover. Yeah, I go a bit wild with this guy's Gover or whatever you want to call it. If it even is that, I'm not even sure what gun this is. Yeah, get back in here. Yeah, someone stole that kill. Yeah, I get quite a few kills towards the end of the game right now, so that's good. I'm just watching it and I'm like pretty tense watching it myself. And I was pretty tense when I was playing as well. So I think the game's nearly over. The guy who comes first gets quite a lot of kills. Oh, his dogs. I fucking hate dogs. If I'd have been killed by a dog now, oh my god, I'd have raged. I'd have raged quit. No, I wouldn't have quit, but I'd have raged big time. But yeah, I think the game's coming to an end. 14-0. The other guys, yeah, and it's at the end. There you go. The other guy got like a high score, but he died quite a few times. And I think that second place, 14-0, is a pretty good score. I'm going to try and put some more games up this week, and I've just got a lot on with the uni and work and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to try and put some more games up, and I might put the flawless flawless team deathmatch from COD 4 up as well, maybe. But yeah, leave a comment or whatever if you want to see that. It's not as good a score, but yeah. Okay then, guys. Well, so subscribe, comment, rate, all that kind of shit. See you later. Bye.